know you'll have up and top for program haps along a mind. Going flat, I must revise my only plan. 100 out and focus, holster rolling, your exposure's frozen. Open path and total grasp. Gas, our natural energy could be gas. Ready for any task and anything never had. And that's sad, so don't mess with this team. We're the best in the league, from the west to the east. Nothing less than a step in the lead. When we're blessing the beat, come and test if your death is your dream.
I might dream a little dream, drawn a little toward the light, and even more toward the dark spark that even see alike. I don't know any of you strange human beings with your piercings, tongue rings, some things about them glances piercing. So dirty it's unbecoming, I'm too close to 30, I ain't figured it out. I'm still 100 miles and running, baby. Grab the brass ring, bring things into hold position. At the end of the mission, be sitting in the pole position.
Hey, my soul's broke, did I mention I roam far from home with dementia, with a love poem and a cold shoulder with a long list of wishes. Not granted, I backtrack to plan an attack, so damn it, I'm a tactician, a rapper, rapping like a Gatling gun, held like an epileptic. Batman, come here, bear witness to heavy hitting. We're all professionals when it comes to taking care of business, but they stand and stare like it's a fair circus, looking embarrassed, nervous. Put your hands up, serve your
regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out. Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out. Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out. Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out.
Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out.
Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out. Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out. Regardless how the turnout turns out, we turn it out.
No, it's okay, dude. You don't need to explain it. It's fine. I have a perfectly good handle on what you do. That's cool. Hey, you know what? More power to you, man. Nobody's hating on you at all. That's some real shit right there. I like that. Word up. Everybody likes that shit. Props, dude.
Angel eyes, that old devil saint, they glow unbearably bright. Need I say that my life's misspent with angel eyes.
Yeah.
Tonight.
EQ. Yo. Try to find a place in lines that I embrace, while I strive to find a balance between the time and space on the microphone. When I'm sounding intense, I feel like Pac on his hospital bed, counting his breaths. And they still say I'll never blow on the mic unless I spit a gimmick with some clever jokes, cause I'm white. I'm forced to listen to critics as chatter they teeth with all they bullshit opinions like it matters to me. And my closest friends stumble as they mumble and doubt me, while I try to hold the world as it crumbles around me. Feel my lungs close, strain harder for breath, when the broken dreams I have match the heart in my chest. And the pressure builds, but without a release. I know that your hope floats, but it's out of my reach. I'm tired of the mask that we wear. If only you saw my true self, you'd be scared to know me. But now I finally see what I love is worthless. Beauty's skin deep, but it's just a surface. My shoulders are breaking and my focus is hazy. Plus my teeth are chipped from biting all the bullets that you gave me in the form of lies. Now mistook it as honest, took the good with the losses till the good was just lost. It's hard to hold the burdens until my shoulders bleed. I was forced to flee until I learned to fly with broken wings across the visions of villains and all this violent living up a fucked up system, insisting that I should try to fit in. But now I can see I'm unrelated to you, cause I took off the mask that suffocated the truth. If life could be the person, I release my burden and try to be the person who writes, seeks some perfect advice for people hurt and cry, seeks for nursing time, be concerted to find decent purpose. But we can burn it, I try, seek the work in life to be the person whose lies seen as perfect. I try, seem so nervous that life has demons lurking, that I defeat the purpose and life is seen as worthless.
I've been conditioned since before I denied being a Christian. In denial, on trial, on fire. Entire worlds collapse with the weight of mere words. Words construct a sanctuary that changes in a day. In a way it makes sense as dense images fade. And I take time to forget the finer things in life, despite not understanding this numbing sensation. I'll cave in probably before I'll prevail. I'll excel past places others promise to fail. Success is subjective and dismantles the collective as remedies erase duality. Dueling, ruining my blissful ignorance, refueling my renaissance. I'm lost, seeking to be found, listening for sound, wearing this crown facade proudly. The proud be plaguing my insecurities as I nervously ask you to murder me. It's sure to be an identity resurrection with childhood memories I keep on forgetting. And this continued condition's proven contagious as I am ethic and ethic has become anguish.
Have you ever felt this way? Or am I the only one? Anguish has taken a place in my heart, and all I can do is run away.
Transform this child of the storm. Scorn, this thorn scar my sight without availing itself. Unconditional love seems to have guidelines, landmines placed on an already narrow trail, driven by desire to be driven by the third nail. And somewhere in my walk I'm bound to pick myself up, but if you give me your hand I'll be eternally grateful. Well, as a human I have trouble discerning what is distasteful. I'm playful when it comes to matters of life and death. First and last breath, being taken and being left, with the ability to mold truth into what I can accept. And I know lust better than I know respect. And I don't cuss, but that don't make your mind darker than mine. I've seen the abyss and done things people would find strange to say the least. Feed the beast. I've recently acquired a need to live in peace, as footprints in the sand speak with the weight of words. I live in the hourglass, struggling to be heard, and I've covered quiet land in search of language, as I am ethic and ethic is anguish.
Have you ever felt this way?
ride the backdrop. I can't stop considering where I'll be in a few years from today, with a new outlook on everything that at one time may have made a difference. As major turns into minor, I give no resistance. I'm a terrible witness and need not fake being convinced it's gonna work out. Though I hold tight to the faith I have, I've always been one to take too much of a bad thing. I live in extremes and I'm not who I seem. A cry for help need not play out traditional scenes. Hiding behind laughter, held up by Miss Braille, Omega K4 is old plasma. Watch as I shatter right here on this track, cause what I'm speaking today I wish I could take back and act like there's nothing compressing my brain. Pretend like I'm happy and only ethic remains. The fact is right now there's a lot to sort out. I'm swimming in doubt and surviving on hope, and I can live without an answer now if that's required. But I feel this empire's been built on the guilt of its sire, and reconstruction's in order from the ground level. A requiem for order, pierce me like metal. Blades of awakening beginning his banished, as ethics slowly separate from his anguish.
Have you ever felt this way, or am I the only one? Anguish has taken a place in my heart, and all I can do is run away. Have you ever felt this way, or am I the only one? Anguish has taken a place in my heart, and all I can do is run away.
We are passing into a great change of species, and no matter how loudly the old authorities may proclaim that this is not so, it is going to happen. Our moment in time, when population reaches its limit and the world as we know it ends, is not about death at all. It is about ascending into a new kind of life.
They only see to the sky, our dreams and our lives, our means to survive, but not between our eyes. We gotta free our minds and redesign them. Seek and find the trees to climb high in. Read the signs between the lines, defeat the lies discreetly hiding deep inside them. Sheep unite and beat the tyrant, leave the island but keep smiling. Cause why try to fit into a life that has been pre-planned to keep man in a cycle of sin? The fight could have been won, but we sit stunned as we get drunk and forget once we were tricked. And now they can complete their goal, cause we're convinced the dung heaps are gold. People sold to keep our souls dug in deeper holes than we could know we're stuck in.
Now something is wrong with that, don't you think?
Life can be a sequence of precluded opportunities, just like deja vu that never ends. It seems our position as spirit beings on this physical journeys to make our moves and then ascend. Life can be a sequence of precluded opportunities, just like deja vu that never ends. It seems our position as spirit beings on this physical journeys to make our moves and then ascend.
I know sometimes it seems like it's some kind of dream, right? Some try to scream and reach the sun shining beams, but the path is paved in